you guys for coming out.
Very exciting Q&A for you guys today.
You know why you're here.
Please welcome.
Let's go.
What's up, everybody?
Well, I won't hit you, you don't hit me.
I'm gonna take your hometown boy's belt.
Anybody that tries to take my gold can bend the knee too. Oh, really? I think it's impossible. This is what I think. Of course I think I'll do. Why the hell would I take the fight?
On the same day, so we're going. Won't work. The only two. Out here, I have no idea. What I thought the first time, it wasn't true, baby. Thank you everyone for being here with us ahead of the UFC 306 at Riyadh season Noche UFC O'Malley vs. Olishili presented by Bud Light Ceremonial Weigh-ins. We got some great guests lining up for you today to answer some questions and preview the amazing action for tomorrow. ¿Qué tal a todos? Yo soy Víctor Dávila, les doy la bienvenida a esta antesala del UFC 306 at Riyadh season Noche UFC O'Malley vs. Olishili presentada por Bud Light. Hoy les tenemos tres celebridades, tres estrellas que esperemos que ustedes disfruten. Va a ser una interacción de preguntas y respuestas para ellos y también para lo que va a pasar el día de mañana. Así es que, first up, please welcome the number 12 ranked UFC Women's Flyweight contender, Tracy Cortez. Tracy, bienvenida. Joining her next is the former interim UFC featherweight champion, the winner of the Ultimate Fighter Latin America and current number 4 ranked UFC featherweight contender, Yair Rodríguez. Échale, compadre. ¿Qué pedo, perrito? ¿Cómo está? Bien. And finally, please make some noise for the first Mexican-born champion in the UFC history, the former 2-time UFC flyweight champion and current number 2 ranked contender, Brandon Moreno. Quédese allá, enseguida.
Gracias, señor. Qué amable.
Por fin llegamos a este fin de semana histórico, el más importante para las artes marciales mixtas en México y Latinoamérica. Y para aprovechar el tiempo, bueno, primero que nada, bienvenidos a los tres. Tracy, bienvenida. Yair, Brandon, ¿cómo están?
Estamos al chingazo.
¿Al qué?
Al chingazo, estamos contentos de estar aquí con toda la raza y pues ya emocionados de que el evento es mañana y yo creo que dentro de las pocas veces que no estamos compitiendo en un evento, pues nos toca ahora disfrutarnos los mejores.
Eso. Tracy, ¿cómo te sientes?
Bien, bien orgullosa de estar aquí con toda la raza. Lista para todas las preguntas.
¿Qué dice Brandon Moreno?
Carnal, la neta, pues bien contento de estar aquí contigo, Víctor. Bien contento de estar aquí con toda la gente y espero que te la pases muy bien. Esperemos que nos den más eventos como estos y pues de aquí para adelante, ¿no?
Se siente bien bonito ver tanta gente asistiendo. Y bueno, vamos a comenzar con la serie de preguntas y respuestas. We got 2 microphones in the media. I want to see who's going to be the first doing questions.
In the backstage right here.
Okay.
I'll start with Brandon Moreno, all the way, stage all the way in the back, straight ahead. Right here. Wave it.
Allá, alguien en el blanco arriba.
Overalls back here.
Ay.
What's up, man? Obviously, you didn't get to fight in the last Noche UFC card. Obviously, you got this main event coming up. But I guess before we get to your fight, what does it mean that the UFC is now making this an annual thing and sticking it in the sphere, and the first ever sporting event is going to be headlines for Mexican Independence Day?
Brother, I mean, first of all, I feel so grateful with the company, you know, with Dana White, with UFC. When you watch Dana talking about Mexico, about the culture, about the combat sports, he looks with a lot of love of the tradition of the country. So I just really appreciate it. I feel a little bit upset with myself because I would love to be part of this card. I wanted to be in the last one last year, but it's just about time. You know, I have to win this fight in November, and then hopefully 2025 I can fight in the next one.
In terms of your own career, obviously they announced you're going to be in the main event against Amir Albazi in Edmonton. So I guess what do you make of Amir as an opponent, and do you view this as possibly a #1 contender fight for a flyweight title?
Man, so Amir right now, he's very motivated. He's ready to fight against me. I think he wants this fight because if he wins in November in Canada, he can get the next opportunity for the title. You know, right now the division is a kind of weird, but man, all this rest, all this time out of competition, don't thinking about my next fight, my next opponent, give me a lot of life, a lot of energy. Man, I feel very motivated, for sure.
A question for Yair, all the way in the back, straight ahead. Obviously, we haven't seen you since your fight against Brian. I'm curious, where are you at in your career, and when do you think fans can expect to see you in the octagon again?
Yeah, well, I think I want to fight once before the year ends. That's 100%. You know, I just like want to take some time for myself and just like kind of redo myself. You know, like just have a break, get away from everything, which I think everybody could see that. And I feel a lot better, you know, like renew and ready to go again.
And obviously, there's a lot of fights in the featherweight division coming up. We have the title fight against Ilya and Max. We have Brian and Diego tomorrow. We have Aljamain and Mavzar. What do you make of the state of the division right now? And do you kind of view this as a four-man tournament to possibly fight the winner of Max and Ilya?
Wow, that would be awesome. You know, I think as you guys have seen, I already fight like everybody on the top 3, 4. I think I'm number 4 or something like that right now. But I fight like almost like everybody, you know, in front of me. And I wouldn't mind any rematch with any of those guys, and especially fighting the current champion will be the best thing that could happen to me.
And for you, Tracy, straight ahead in the back. Obviously, we haven't seen you since your fight against Rose. I know you wanted to be on this card, but you didn't want to pass up that main event in Denver. So I guess, when can fans expect to see you back in the octagon, and what did you take away from your first main event?
That I'm capable to do 5 rounds, and now I'm getting ready for December 14th in Tampa. So really excited for that.
And there's this big, you know, in the same card that Brandon is fighting on, we got Rose and Aaron, 2 fighters that you have experience within there. So what do you make of that fight, and who do you think comes out on top?
I don't know. I really hope Rose gets the W, you know, and however the fight goes, I would like to, I know they're fighting for the title, so whether I can get the winner or not, I would like to fight one of those once you know, hopefully come up on top here December 14th.
The one final one for all of you. Brandon, I'll start with you and go down. Can I just get your thoughts on the main event between Sean O'Malley and Merab Dvalishvili?
Me?
All 3 of you, but we'll start with Brandon.
Man, it's top 5, you know. I think the problem with Merab is maybe the prestige. Just don't stop to throw shoes, and that's very hard to keep that rhythm in the middle of the fight. So I hate to make predictions because I'm terrible. Don't follow me. If I throw predictions to you, don't follow my predictions. Throw the opposite side, okay? So that's it, man. I mean, I just wanna see the fight.
Okay, like me, fuck, man. It's a tough one, you know. Like as he say, I haven't ever trained with, you know. But I think, honestly, because of the precision, I see the fight probably more going to Sean O'Malley. But like, you know, this is a game of styles. You know, one style can beat another one, so the fight can go either or. Fuck.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yo siento
¿Qué dijo?
no sé. Yo siento que siempre la cago. Like I don't always get the right predictions. But I'm gonna have to go for Sean.
Siguiente pregunta, next question. A ver si, ¿dónde está el otro micrófono? ¿Quién sigue? Preguntita. Where's the mic?
Bro.
¿Dónde estás, compadre? Ahí está. ¿Tu nombre y dónde vienes?
Pablo, vengo de Phoenix, Arizona.
Hey.
Yo a México.
No.
Sean.
¿Sabe cuál es el chama mexicano?
¿Cuál sería? Ahí está.
Puede ser también.
Sí, sí. Pero vaya, pregunta pues, compadre.
No sé, estoy en
¿Estás en shock o qué? Sí, pues si suéltala, si no, pásale el micrófono a alguien y ahorita que agarres valor regresas. Brandon, 2 años consecutivos aquí, carnal. ¿Qué te parece cómo creció el año pasado a este en referencia?
Brandon, just for the
Bien, ahí está ya.
English audience. Brandon, 2 years in a row here. How do you see this?
La verdad sí estoy bien contento, Víctor, porque, o sea, la vez pasada fue algo muy grande, fue algo muy bonito, pero esta vez creo que le subieron el nivel 2, 3 escalones, ¿no? O sea, primer evento en la esfera, 100% mexicano, una cartelera donde cada vez vemos muchísimo más talento venido de la región, diferentes ciudades, Tijuana, Chihuahua, Ciudad de México, sin contar entre otros. Entonces, nada, yo estoy disfrutando muchísimo, te digo, me siento un poquito triste porque no me ha tocado pelear en ninguna de las dos carteleras, pero tengo que mantenerme muy optimista, tengo que mantenerme enfocado en el trabajo, ganar mi pelea en noviembre y de ahí empujar para que me toque el próximo año.
Pretty, Fabiano. Thank you. Pretty excited.
A ver.
Listen, last year was a great event. We saw it. It was pretty cool. A bunch of Mexican fighters. It was a great party. But this one, it went up a bunch of notches. This is a whole different level, different magnitude. It's so awesome to see so many different Mexican fighters of different levels. Everybody, all kinds of talents from all kinds of regions of Mexico as well. Kind of sad that I wasn't able to be here, but hey, excited for my fight, training for November, maybe next time.
Oh my God, yo te
Es
pienso
una
leer, ¿verdad?
máquina este cabrón, es una
Fabiano,
máquina
mira,
para
Fabiano.
traducir.
La pregunta pues, ¿ya está alguien con el micrófono o no? ¿Dónde está?
Allá.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up,
Viva
guys?
México! Viva México! Viva México!
Eso es, a huevo, perro.
I got a question for Moreno.
Go.
Hey, what's the chances of seeing another Figueredo fight?
Fight against Figueroa again?
Yeah, another.
Again?
Yeah!
Oh, man.
You guys have
No,
fights,
please.
man. You guys have good fights.
Oh, man. Come on. No. First of all, the guy right now, he's doing an amazing job in the bantamweight division. And I think, I don't know, like 1-2 more fights, he's going to fight for the title if he wins. So, man, all the success to him. I'm done to fight against him. I don't want any more. I mean, maybe some people want to watch another one, but not me.
You guys have some good fights.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
You got some good fights, good names. Gracias. Viva México.
Dale, carnal.
Siguiente.
¡Viva México!
Tu nombre
Viva
dónde
México,
viene?
perro.
Mi pregunta es, ¿cómo se sienten ahorita que Noche UFC es un evento muy grande aquí en México? ¿Cómo ustedes sienten que han crecido también en la UFC en el aspecto de que ahorita México ahorita está creciendo un chingo en el MMA?
How do you feel about the fact that Noche UFC, not just Noche UFC, has grown so much, but also Mexico has grown so much in MMA?
Aquí en la pregunta, compadre.
Bueno, pues no quieren contestar, yo contesto.
A todos.
Mira, en español o en inglés.
Como quiera.
Como tú quieras.
¿Eh?
Como tú gustes.
Pues yo nací aquí en Estados Unidos, pero estoy súper orgullosa de ser mexicana. Mi mamá y mi papá son de Irapuato, Guanajuato. Entonces yo tengo un orgullo, ¿verdad? Y hay mucha gente que dice que yo no soy mexicana por tal y tal razón, pero aquí yo estoy representando todo Latinoamérica, México, y viendo cómo ha crecido, no nomás en Latinoamérica, pero también en México. El deporte es algo bonito, pues que yo estoy aparte de este movimiento, y no nomás yo, pero andar aquí con alguien como Brandon y Yair es un orgullo también para mí.
For someone that's actually from the United States, but you know, of Mexican family, and people just go out there and criticize, say, "Oh, I'm not Mexican." Listen, I represent Mexico. I represent Latin America. It's so awesome to actually have this event representing Mexico and Latin America as a continent, and being next to these two stars right here. It's a great source of pride for me.
Siguiente pregunta. ¿Dónde está Mike? Échale.
Hola, acá Brandon. Brandon, aquí
Aquí al lado derecho, junto a la bandera de México.
Ok, bueno, me llamo Alfredo, vengo de la Ciudad de México y me vas a ir el contexto. Tú que eres de Tijuana, Brandon, ¿cuáles son los mejores tacos?
Tijuana.
¿Cuáles son los mejores tacos? ¿Los de Tijuana o los de
ya.
Ciudad de México?
Güey, no hay discusión aquí, no hay discusión.
Ándele.
Tijuana, perro.
¡No seas perro, cabrón!
No hay discusión, vámonos, el que sigue.
The question was, what are the best tacos since you're from Tijuana? From Tijuana or from Ciudad Mexico? And I guess
No discussion at all.
¿Qué dice Yair? ¿Tú qué opinas de él?
A la madre, güey. No le puedo llevar la corriente al pinche Brandon ahorita. No, I can never try the TJ tacos.
Los burritos de Juan.
I'm just kidding. They're the
¿Cómo,
best ones, bro.
¿Cómo son los tijuanas los tacos de Chihuahua?
De tacos de carne asada, güey.
Nada más.
Pues prácticamente, sí hay de acá pastor y ese pedo, pero es nomás.
Yair, pero o sea, un tiro con el burrito Crisóstomo, ¿o no?
Ah, no, los burritos, también de Villa Ahumada.
Güey, en Sonora los burritos están a toda madre. La neta, mis respetos con los burritos de Sonora también, vámonos.
Huevo.
Bueno, ahí está ya a contestar la pregunta. Siguiente del lado izquierdo, ¿quién tenemos?
Hola, mi nombre es Mari. Soy de Stockton, California. Y a mí me dicen, Mari likes to party. Likes to party. Pero no tengo ninguna pregunta. Solo les quiero decir que son un pinche orgullo mexicano. ¡Viva México, cabrones!
Échale, compadre.
O pregunta para Yair. Yair, ¿qué se siente cuando Ilia Tupuria te agarre y te coja una cocha de trapear?
El palo, el vato.
Pues, ¿qué se va a sentir, güey? Pues, a lo mejor que me están trapeando, güey. Si no lo trapeo yo primero, el güey.
¿Tienes miedo de enfrentarlo?
No mames, güey. ¿Tú crees que él como nosotros vamos a tener miedo de enfrentar a quien sea? Pues, no mames, no me dedicaré a lo que me dedico, güey.
This is a question. It was about Ilia Topuria and actually facing Ilia Topuria. Do you fear facing Ilia Topuria? I guess they don't.
Siguiente pregunta. Sí, es de España. ¿Tu nombre y de dónde vienes?
I have a question for everybody on stage. How much does it mean to be here in this environment, with this culture, being Hispanic, in the sphere for Mexican Independence Day?
I'm extremely honored to be here. You know, last year I fought for the first Noche UFC, and being here now as a guest athlete and seeing how much it's grown, how much it's evolved, and where it's being held, it's something admirable. It's something that, as Mexican Americans, and I'm assuming as Mexicans, is something that we're just honored to be here and represent our culture.
Thank you very much, Yair. Brandon, how about you guys?
Man, I'm excited, you know. I'm very excited. I feel so proud. You know, it's the best moment to be Mexican, you know. Mexican is the new fashion.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I mean, all the effort UFC is doing to keep the culture alive, you know, doing this kind of events with all the people, watch all my Mexican flag around all the city. I just feel so proud, brother.
All right, Yair.
Yeah, this is awesome, brother. This is something that, like, probably at the beginning of our careers, didn't seem like a reality. And now it's bigger than what everybody thought. And, you know, we're able to see a hell of a show tomorrow, which I'm really excited about it, and I can't wait.
Thank you so much for your time.
Next question. ¿Dónde está el mic?
¿Qué ole? ¿Qué ole? Muchísimas gracias por aquí, por atendernos. Es un orgullo. Más que una pregunta, les quería agradecer porque desde que estaba huerquillo veía la UFC y yo sabía que iba a haber mexicanos igual de chingones que ustedes, que a través del esfuerzo, a través de la cultura, a través de la familia, le iban a romper aquí en China, en India, vale madres. Ustedes son una chingonería y es un orgullo ser mexicano como ustedes. Y más en el fin de semana de la independencia de mi queridísimo México. ¡Viva México! ¡Viva Cristo Rey! ¡Viva Miguel Hidalgo! ¡A la verga! ¡Chinguen a su madre los demás! ¡México! 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 ¡Muchas gracias, cabrones!
¡Eso, cabrón!
¡Y arriba los bagres!
Ese sí va a aprender a la raza. Siguiente pregunta. Ahí la dama.
This message is for Tracy. You're beautiful, by the way. Okay, I wrote this down because I'm nervous. I'm right here.
I see you.
So, one thing that Alexa said before, which still resonates with me, is that she mentioned how important it is for women to learn how to defend themselves. In the Hispanic culture, as you know, domestic violence is a big issue. What would you say to a woman who is currently facing domestic violence?
Oh, man. You know, I think a lot of people tend to say fall back on your family, but that's something that's very hard to do, especially, at least me as a woman, and through my experience, I didn't want my family to see me at a certain level, you know, of my lowest. So just be surrounded by loved ones, and we tend to ignore the advice that we're told, and just be open to it. And something that I would recommend is, even if you don't want to be in the sport, I highly do recommend, I do believe every woman should learn how to defend themselves. Every single woman.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next question. Échale, compadre.
Mi
¿Tu
nombre es
nombre?
Joel.
¿De dónde vienes?
Vengo de Tijuana. Una De Tijuana, huevo, los cholos. Una pregunta más técnica. Ya ves que está el UFC Performance en la Ciudad de México. Quisiera saber si uno de ustedes tiene más información acerca de ese tema, porque no hay mucha información en internet. ¿Qué está haciendo el UFC Performance para hacer más grande el deporte en México? Quisiera saber si ustedes tienen información acerca de eso. ¿Qué están haciendo últimamente para crecer el deporte en México, ya que está el UFC Performance?
A question for all of you is about the UFC PI in Mexico. Now, with the UFC PI in Mexico City, do any of you have any information, any details, or what is the Performance Institute of Mexico City doing to grow the game and grow the sport in Mexico City and in Mexico in general?
Sí, mira, de hecho fue muy público. Fue muy público, no me ha tocado ir a mí, pero agarraron un grupo de personas al principio, cuando recién lo abrieron, hicieron una selección, creo que llegaron al principio como 60 peleadores, si no me equivoco, e hicieron una especie de tryouts, como de pruebas. Ya de ahí terminaron como con la mitad, creo, ¿no? Como con 18 peleadores, y los tienen ahorita en el PI, le están pagando comida, le están pagando dónde vivir, y de ahí los están desarrollando. El plan de la UFC es desarrollar ese grupo de peleadores para destacarlos a futuro.
I think it was very public. Initially, they brought in about 60 fighters initially, if I'm not mistaken. They did some tryouts there, the PI. They brought in about, they basically kept about half of them and they brought down to 18 at the end. And they're keeping them there. They're giving them resources. They're eating there. They're training there. And that's it. The initial plan of the PI in Mexico is to develop those fighters from that first group right now.
Pero eso lo pueden hacer en cualquier parte del mundo. O sea, quisiera saber si va a haber más eventos en México, quizás más programas de televisión, más videos, más comerciales, más eventos, más algo, ¿no? O sea, eso lo pueden hacer en cualquier parte del mundo, inclusive en Estados Unidos, que tú saliste del UFC Ultimate, pero ¿qué están haciendo para sacar, algo nuevo, no? O sea,
Eso, compadre, ¿qué más quieres?
And what are they doing actually besides that? What are they doing outside of that? What are they doing to grow the game and marketing wise, I guess, right?
Carnal, mira, la verdad es que fuera de lo que te acabo de decir, no tengo muchísima más información. Con todo lo que están haciendo ahorita, con el evento que fue en México el pasado febrero, con esto y con todo lo que están haciendo para seguir desarrollando el talento, acuérdate, también para muchos peleadores de Latinoamérica no es tan fácil sacar una visa. Eso es un punto bien importante. Entonces, pensemos en los mejores gimnasios del mundo. Estados Unidos, Brasil también tiene varios buenos gimnasios. Y de ahí a lo mejor empezamos a recolectar gimnasios de alrededor del mundo. Pero para nosotros, que somos un continente inclusive, fuera de Estados Unidos, quizás Canadá, que somos un continente de tercer mundo, no es tan fácil de que, me voy a ir a tal país a entrenar. Y el dinero, y la casa, ¿sí me entiendes? Entonces, eso es algo importante que la UFC está haciendo para desarrollar el talento.
Y sabes que, Brandon, también, déjame te digo algo, compadre. El UFC 69 fue en Houston hace el 2007, me parece. Yo estaba ahí, estaba yo, Eric del Fierro, que ahora es director del PI en México, y Diego Sánchez en la cartelera. Era lo más cercano. Compara el UFC 69 con esto. Échenle raza, que vean el desmadre que es México. Venga, viva México, ¿sí o no? Entonces, esos pasos son gigantes. Ya empezó Estados Unidos, China, México. Esos son resultados de gente como ellos, mira, que se han subido, que se han fajado, que han llegado a la cima y que siguen todavía trabajando para que todos ustedes se diviertan, arriesgando su vida, subiéndose ahí para que ustedes se diviertan y la pasen bien, pero respetando siempre el emblema del deporte.
For Mexican fighters, I think not just the development, but you have to understand that the resources that they have initially are not much. And actually to get a visa, it's not that easy to just basically go to the United States, go anywhere in the world to train. And if you think about the best gyms out there, the United States has a lot of gyms. Brazil has very good gyms, but it's not that easy for them to have all the resources and all that infrastructure there in Mexico. That is very important in and of itself. And Victor just said, Back in UFC 69, it was just the three of you back there. And if you think about, look at what it was back then, and look at now, and look at what those people that are on stage right now have done to grow the game. And the PI in Mexico, in Shanghai, they are the child of all the fighters that have grown the game just like you guys.
Gracias, gracias y que viva México.
Siguiente pregunta, viene de ahí.
Hola Brandon, ¿qué onda? ¿Cómo estamos? Te quería preguntar si no tienes casa aquí en Las Vegas. Pues yo te la vendo porque aquí vivo. ¿Qué onda? What's up, baby?
You don't have a home here in Las Vegas? Don't worry, just come here.
Es todo, ¿no, carnal? Un chingo de
¿Qué
gracias.
pedo, güey?
Es todo, cabrón. Muchas gracias por la invitación. Digo, no, yo tengo aquí ya viviendo en Vegas desde 2021. Entonces, gracias a Dios, la vida, el destino, como quieras llamarla, pues ahí le hemos pegado. Tenemos techitos, pero si un día falta, te voy a llamar a ti, güey.
Ya sabes, Tomás Herrera a 85 a yahoo.com.
No, se ve súper confiable como te hablaríamos
Vale,
aquí,
carnal,
compadre.
muchas gracias, perro.
Vientos, viejo.
Como quieran, usted me escriben y aquí tengo las conectas.
Ah, es todo, pues.
Pues ya arriba México.
Arriba México, cabrón, a huevo.
El que sigue.
Siguiente pregunta. Échale, señor. Next question.
Nombre Rogelio, vengo de Mexicali, Baja California. Pregunta para Yair, ¿qué sigue después de las últimas 2 peleas que tuviste, viejo?
Pues estoy esperando regresar con un mejor resultado antes de que se acabe el año. Sigo esperando noticias de la UFC para ver qué es lo que sigue.
¿No tienes fecha?
No tengo fecha todavía. A mí me gustaría, obviamente, si me preguntas en cuanto a los rankings, pelear con el que me ponga en mejor posición para volver a posicionarme para una pelea al campeonato. Eso es lo que estoy buscando. Creo que en este deporte, bueno, hay excepciones, ¿verdad? Como a lo mejor John Jones, como Khabib, que no tienen descalabros. Pero es muy común que en este deporte haya altibajos como en la vida, como en todo. Y es mucho de cómo lo tomas, ¿verdad? Te digo, yo me di un tiempo, me recuperé de todo lo que he estado viviendo, porque obviamente, pues sí, para mis fans, para la gente que me apoya, no es fácil, imagínate para mí, pues menos, ¿no? Y para mi familia. Entonces, vengo motivado, estoy contento, ya estoy entrenando, metiéndole un chingo de huevos para poder seguir representando a México de la mejor manera y regalarles un pinche resultado ganador.
After your last 2 fights that year, what is next? What is next for you? So, hey, no, I do not have a date yet. I just like to have a great result by the end of the year. Working very hard for it. What I want to fight is somebody that's up in the top. This sport, like, unlike some others, and if you talk about John Jones and Khabib, I mean, those are people that didn't have that many slip-ups, but this is a sport of ebbs and flows, of highs and lows, and you have to be prepared all the time. But what I can tell you is training, and if this was hard on you, my fans, it was hard on me too, and believe me, I'm training very hard to come back with a win for all of you.
Brandon, carnal.
De este lado.
Espérame, Brandon, los mejores tacos son de Mexicali, viejo, sorry.
Ah, güey, no empieces.
¡Viva México!
No empieces.
Viene, siguiente.
Esta pregunta es para Tracy. ¿Cómo te gustaron las rosas de ayer?
Estaban hermosas, gracias.
Hey Tracy, did you like the roses? Well, said yes.
¿Sabes quién es o no? Sí.
Me regalaron rosas en la...
Ya fueron.
Calvado.
Esta pregunta es para los tres. ¿Quién fueron sus ídolos creciendo?
¿Qué era la pregunta?
Otra vez, compadre.
Para los tres. ¿Quién fue su ídolos creciendo?
¿Quién fue su ídolo creciendo?
Who was your idol growing up?
Pero de mixed martial arts o de cualquier deporte.
Lo que sea.
No, pues a mí me gustaban las películas de Rocky, Machín. Era mi ídolo. ¿Y qué más? Ya un poquito más, no tan de chico, pero más grande, que empecé a involucrarme en las artes marciales mixtas y en los deportes de contacto. Empecé a ver el boxeo, a mí me gustaba mucho Juan Manuel Márquez, cómo boxeaba. Obviamente en puros highlights, porque ya no alcancé a verlo, pero a Julio César Chávez. Y de ahí para el Real, ¿no? También en artes marciales mixtas miraba mucho a Dominic Cruz, a José Aldo, a todos ellos.
Sí, y yo creo que para mí, creciendo, de los primeros personajes que tengo en mi mente, yo creo que son Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, cuando jugaba fútbol, y luego después ya empecé a más deportes de contactos, igual, Márquez, Julio César Chávez, y después ya cuando me empecé a involucrar más en los deportes de contacto de artes marciales mixtas, John Jones era una gran inspiración para mí, al igual que José Aldo, yo creo que también Anderson Silva. Yo creo que esos son los tres más grandes que tengo en mente ahorita.
No, pues yo como mujer, no, yo no crecí así, ¿verdad? Mirando mucha violencia. Para mí una ídola era Selena. Yo andaba en la sala ahí bailando con mi mamá, mis hermanos, entonces un poco diferente, pero es alguien para mí.
Gracias a los tres por las firmas. Te amo, Tracy.
Los amo a ustedes.
Siguiente pregunta.
¡México!
Iva.
Hola, más que pregunta, quiero agradecer a los tres por demostrar que México también puede. Gracias por llegar hasta aquí. En especial a Yair, porque es de Chihuahua y está en el
Y arriba Chihuahua.
Arriba Chihuahua.
Nuevo, gracias a ustedes también por el apoyo. Sin ustedes no somos nada, así que gracias a ustedes.
Una pregunta más en la antesala de la ceremonia del careo.
A ver, a los tres no solamente le vendo casas.
No, ya, compadre, alguien más. Rápido, ya las casas después.
Pero Brandon también si quieres sparring, yo también.
No, ya cayó mal ahí. Siguiente.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto, carnal.
What round is Canelo gonna win?
Man, I think Canelo is gonna win before the 8th. I believe in that.
Bet the under. Yes.
And now we do it. Thank you everyone for joining myself and Tracy's amazing guest today. Stick around the UFC 306 ceremonial weigh-ins. That should begin at the top of the hour. Muchas gracias a todos por habernos acompañado a tomar la foto recuerdo, compañeros. Gracias por hacer historia junto con nosotros este día.
¡Viva México, cabrones!
Para el careo.
Que se diviertan, pásenla chingón.
Gracias, quédense para el careo que empieza ahorita en breve.
Drink Company. The fastest growing sports drink in history. This season, we are Untitled, the official sports drink of the UFC. Do I play genie? Wishes? Hit me. Make me tall. Easy. I wish aliens were real. Be nice. That's an alien.
Hang with Dustin for you.
You starting with that one. You thinking what I'm thinking? Let's go. Little bench. Go. You and I should get in there. Is that funny? This is for the fighter. Building, working, hunting, harvesting, protecting, fighting. To overcome any obstacle, staying on the path of discipline, because the fight never ends. You fight for what you believe in and to reclaim what is ours. You fight for freedom and the American dream. Origin USA, for the fighter. UFC 306 will see the return of bantamweight champion Sugar Sean O'Malley for his second title defense. O'Malley welcomes the challenge from the number one contender, Riyadh. The Georgian's title shot was earned on merit following the 10-fight win streak, but Dvalishvili had the champion in his sights long before. To see him and Sugar Sean would be nuts. Rob, you're making Sugar wait. to get used to something like that when you get in there. But equally, he ain't gonna be used to this. So.
First, I saw Sean O'Malley when he won Dynamite Contender Series fight. He got my attention, and since that, he's superstar.
O'Malley mixing up all his weapons beautifully.
I always wanted to fight him because, I look him as the most dangerous guy in my weight class.
Can't bite, you're gonna have to be a little bit patient too, because he fakes a lot. So we don't want to be swinging because he's gonna try to get you to miss.
Since I win my first fight, that's how I called first time. Sean O'Malley, I want to fight with him. Keep smoking, I will keep training. Now we'll see who's better. After that, every time somebody asked me who I want to fight, I have only one guy I was mentioning.
This is just a shutout by Sean O'Malley.
Sean O'Malley, I want to fight next with him. He's just ignoring me since 2018.
They robbed Willie, Sean O'Malley's red jacket, and that certainly struck a nerve with Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Now he's still champion. Sean O'Malley, I'm gonna beat the hell out of him. Where is champion? Bring me here right now. This is happening perfect time. This is huge, man. Huge.
You gotta look past the hair and all the style of the Lamborghini. This kid is a savage.
As a superstar of the modern era, Sean O'Malley is able to enjoy the spoils befitting of a champion and surround himself with a support network in his adopted home in Arizona that allows him to thrive in his life and career.
I moved down here when I was 19, and when I was probably about 22, 23, my mom ended up moving down, Daniel moved down, Shayla moved down, my older brother moved down, so I had the whole family down here. I'll show you where I'm building my barn though. My mom works for me full-time. Danny's mom works for me full-time. One of my best friends works for me full-time. It's been cool to be able to do my routines and pay people to help me continue to do what I'm doing. So I want to own this whole complex and put like 5 houses out here, have the whole squad on a giant compound. Hey, what's up? That was my butt cheek! I looked at the thing and like, oh, Also, I have a 3-year-old. I've always known I wanted kids. I remember being in middle school, like breaking up with this girl because she didn't want to have kids. So, like I was always like, I want kids. I know I want kids. She's fun to hang out with. She loved jumping on the trampoline even when it's hot out and the mosquitoes are getting you. She's getting ready for a brother or sister eventually. We'd like to move in that direction. But yeah, I mean, the coolest thing about what I get to do is I don't have a full-time job as far as I don't have to work 9 to 5. So I get to be home as much as possible. I get to be with Elena a lot more, I feel like, than most dads that have to work all the time. I'm really lucky for that.
The loyalty O'Malley shows to his family is extended to his head coach. The champion credits the long-standing relationship with Tim Welsh as the key to his success. The duo will once again join forces in preparation to take on the formidable challenge that Murad Walashvili presents.
2-1 uppercut, 2-3-2. 3-2. As soon as he turned pro, I was always surprised how calm and collected he was. 1-2. Anytime the lights are on him, he's completely there. 2 body kick, 2-3-2. He's not nervous, he's not scared. Change levels knee. He performs. Slip uppercut. So that's when I knew if we can train him the right way, then he definitely could become a champion. 1-2, back up, 1-2. Our daily habits for the past 10 years have really led us to where we're at now. Okay, your guys' clock's gonna be right here. Let's go. Here we go, round on. Yes, yes. Even you stuttering like that's taking his energy, Shug. It's forcing him to tighten up. Yeah, with your feet, popping in, popping out. Murad's been on our radar for years now. He's an animal. He's got a gas tank that's freakish.
The pace of Murad Walashvili is something to behold. It is a weapon. Incredible.
Hard to find an orthodox wrestler. Yeah. When people really load up and want to sharp to show him. It's so hard and cold. That's it. Don't even get touched. Don't even get...
It's really his choice.
You're a striker assessing those champions.
Breaking.
All of them. Two-step knee, 2-3-2. But push right. It'll change real quick.
This guy.
Wanna play Genie? Wishes? Hit me. Make me tall. Easy. I wish aliens were real. Be nice. That's an alien.
Hang with Dustin for me.
You started without me. You thinking what I'm thinking? Let's go. City bench. Go. You and I should get in there. Yeah. Is that funny?
After making history as Mexico's first UFC female champion, Alexa Grasso knows what that accomplishment signifies not just for herself, but also for her home nation.
I'm proud to represent my country because it's an amazing country. It has amazing people. We love to be patient about what we do.
E como é que funciona a independência?
É dia de muita celebração, muita festa, muita emoção esse dia, não é? O grito da independência, porque é dia que o México separou do governo, então acho que é uma data muito importante, muito bonita, e todos os mexicanos estão muito ligados para esse dia de força, amor por o país.
Sim.
Qué bonito.
Gracias.
Eres mole poblano. Gracias. When I get into the UFC, one of my biggest goals was to be the first Mexican female champion. When I had the band around my waist, it was like a dream. It was something that felt so good because people told us you will never achieve it training and living in Mexico. And being able to be the champion training here in my house, in my country, means a lot. I want to show the world how hard we are working, not just my team, like all the teams in Mexico that are trying to improve, to get better, to compete the most, to try their best. A few years before, we never thought that we would be producing champions from Mexico, and we had 3 at the same time, and I'm sure that many more will come.
With Mexican MMA at its peak, the UFC announced its first Noche UFC event on Mexican Independence Day in 2023. Headlined by the rematch between Grasso and former champion Valentina Shevchenko.
From the desert, we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we are excited to celebrate Mexican Independence Day with a title fight at the first Noche UFC. Act 2 is here tonight, but a definite rivalry between these two women. At one point, I wondered aloud on a broadcast, is there anyone who has anything for Valentina Shevchenko at 125 pounds? That answer acutely was Alexa Grasso at UFC 285 in March. Valentina Shevchenko looks to restore order in a division she dominated for half a decade.
My championship years was 8 title fights, 8 wins. That's why it was very obvious that I'm gonna have rematch.
She wants to not only become champ again, she wants to do it in a dominating fashion and dispose of the idea that Alexa Grasso is better than her.
I knew exactly that I have to get ready as good as I can, and I have to win this fight to return my belt back.
Body kick for Shevchenko is there early.
One reason you can't be overly aggressive against Shevchenko is because she possesses tremendous
could have gone to Shevchenko if you had to guess?
It was one of the best flyweight female fights ever.
Here we go, round two. She's hurt. Oh, and now Shevchenko lands an elbow. Here we go at the beginning of round three. Nice double. Nice job. Ooh, that's tight. Shevchenko in total control of this round thus far. Great finish to the round.
Round 1 and 3 to Shevchenko, round 2 to the champion Brasso.
Nice double. Great sprawl. Those were illegal because she was dragging her backwards and the hand was coming out while she was moving. Heel hooks locked in. That's threatening. 20 minutes down. Oh, it comes down to this round right here.
I think it's 2-2.
Definitely was very tense fight, but I won the fight.
Now that jab is nasty, and it played it all night long.
It was a close fight, but I knew that I won that fight. I did a lot of damage. I knew that fight was mine.
Gives it back again.
This changes everything.
Brasso pounded away. Shevchenko covering up. What an absolute war between the two.
I fought to the end, and I knew that I did everything in my power to be able to win that fight.
Nobody walks out of that octagon and gets to say they were the better fighter that night.
The belt was with me, which was important thing. The only thing that has to be done is the third fight.
Now you're running this.
We have created Drink Company. The fastest growing sports drink in history.
This season, we are hydrated, the official sports drink of the UFC. Let's
Why play Genie? Wishes? Hit me. Make me tall. Easy. I wish aliens were real. Be nice. That's an alien.
Hang with Dustin for me.
You started without me. You thinking what I'm thinking? Let's go. Revenge. Go. You and I should get in there. Is that funny?
This is for the fighter. Building, working, hunting, harvesting, for discipline, because the fight never ends. You fight for what you believe in and to reclaim what is ours. You fight for freedom and the American dream. Origin USA, for the fighter.
of the first people that Dana sold, and that's what inspired Powerslam.
We've been waiting a long time for this guy.
Dana wanted to bring him to the promotion. Talk about making a huge impression.
He's got a tough challenge ahead of him. A super heavyweight power slam champion, Tracy,
who has yet to lose on a power slam stage. He's getting hurt.
a showdown with
Dublin. How great would that be? This fight's going to be incredible. I cannot get enough.
heavyweight title fight. Two monsters squaring off. For the first time, power slam in Abu Dhabi. A historic moment for the sport. Let's go. This is where UFC stars of the future are born. Dana White's Contender Series continues to deliver. Some of those guys have gone on to big things. Trying to be the next great UFC fighter. The question is, who's next? They have a chance to change their lives forever.
You are out of your mind if you're not watching the Contender Series on Tuesday night. Some of the baddest people to ever walk the face of this earth have been Mexican.
If you are a combat sports fan, you know all about the Mexican fighting spirit and heart.
When somebody tells you you fight like a Mexican, it is the biggest compliment you could ever get.
No matter what, I'm always here to push shoulders for you guys, and that's a Mexican heart.
Mexican Independence Day, the Sphere is my love letter to the Mexican people and the history of combat in Mexico.
We are excited to celebrate Mexican Independence Day at Noche UFC. UFC fans, we'd like to welcome you to the ceremonial weigh-in for Riyadh season Noche UFC. Tomorrow night it is a live sporting event unlike any that has come before, as the world-famous Octagon descends upon Sphere in Las Vegas. In the championship main event, bantamweight king Sugar Sean O'Malley makes the second defense of his world title against the unquestioned #1 ranked contender, Georgia's Merab Dvalishvili. Co-headliner, also with title stakes, as Mexican flyweight queen Alexa Grasso resumes her rivalry with decorated former champion Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. Also on tap, a featured bout at featherweight that could just steal the show, as former two-time UFC title challenger Brian T. City Ortega faces the oncoming contender Diego Lopez. We would like to thank our UFC sponsors, Prime Hydration, the official sports drink of UFC, and Origin USA, made 100% in America for the fighter, the worker, and the patriot. And to OriginUSA.com. We would also like to send a special welcome to our UFC Fight Club members joining us today here in the fight capital of the world. We hope to see all of you once again for the live action at Sphere tomorrow night. And now for the call of the wave for Riyadh season Noche UFC. Here is Choro.
Dana White without him, none of this would be possible. What a
got an incredible card for you, ladies and gentlemen. UFC 306, Riyadh season, Noche UFC. It's an unbelievable experience, and we're going to kick it off in the bantamweight division. Raul Rosas Jr. versus Richie Lang. First up on the scale, Richie Lang, official weight 136. And his opponent, Raul Rosas Jr. Official weight 136 for El Niño Problema. Next, we move to the flyweight division. Edgar Chavez versus Joshua Van. First up on the scale, Joshua Van, official weight 125.5. And his opponent, Edgar Chavez. Official weight 125.5. Joshua Van and Edgar Chavez, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the women's strawweight division. Yasmin Harrigay versus Katlyn Souza. First up on the scale, Katlyn Souza, official weight 115. And her opponent, Yasmin Harrigay. Official weight 115. Katlyn Souza and Yasmin Harrigay. The next fight takes place. The next fight takes place in the women's bantamweight division. Irene Aldana versus Norma Dumont. First up on the scale, Norma Dumont, official weight 136. prelims, ladies and gentlemen, Irene Aldana and Norma Dumont. Next, we move to the main card. Live on pay-per-view, we kick things off in the flyweight division. Ronaldo Rodriguez versus O.J. Osborne. First up on the scale, O.J. Osborne, official weight 125. And his opponent, Ronaldo Rodriguez. Official weight 125 for Mr. Rodriguez. Kicking off the pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen, O.J. Osborne and Ronaldo Rodriguez. The next fight takes place in the lightweight division. Daniel Zellhuber versus Esteban Ribovic. First up on the scale, Esteban Ribovic, official weight 155. And his opponent, Daniel Zellhuber. Official weight 155. Esteban Ribovic and Daniel Zellhuber, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we have an incredible fight in the featherweight division. Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez. First up on the scale, Diego Lopez, opponent Brian Ortega. Official weight 146. That's an incredible fight, ladies and gentlemen. Diego Lopez and Brian Ortega. Now, let's take a closer look at the two women involved in the co-main event of the evening.
Convertirme en la primera campeona mexicana significó muchísimo para mí porque desde que entré a la UFC siempre tenía ese sueño, esa meta. Lo que esperaba de Valentina en la primera pelea era su mejor versión. Justamente por esa razón me preparé como nunca antes en mi vida.
Set to run it back. What a fight. All the way to the very last second. They've been scrapping it out. Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko go the distance. This bout is considered a split
was necessary to fight Valentina again. I want to make clear that I won and that I'm the champion.
All the world of martial arts, they saw that I won the fight. Now for the third fight, I have to leave no doubt and no question that I am the best in the entire world.
That woman is an assassin.
Valentina is strong, she's tough, she was a very dominant champion, but her weakness, me. I think I'm her weakness.
I'm so pumped for this fight. Here we go! Ladies and gentlemen, this is an incredible fight for all the marbles for the women's flyweight title. Introducing the challenger, the former champion, Valentina Shevchenko. Official weight 125 for the challenger. And her opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed flyweight champion of the world, Alexa Grasso. Official weight 124 for the champion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the challenger. Valentina, you were an incredibly dominant champion, and the rivalry between you two ladies has been incredible to witness and to watch. I know you felt like you won the last fight. Tomorrow night is a huge, huge moment for you. Give us your thoughts on how it's going to go down.
Just feeling so amazing to be a part of this huge event and feeling strong than ever. Recharged, inspired, tomorrow, till the end.
Good luck to you, ma'am. The challenger, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the champ. Alexa, this is such an amazing opportunity for you, not just to defend your title against a great challenger, but also to do it at Noche UFC. So please, tell us what that's like for you.
Estoy muy contenta de estar aquí. Seguimos haciendo historia para México, la primera trilogía femenil, y me siento muy honrada de verlos aquí a todos ustedes. Gracias por venir, será una noche increíble.
One time for the gringos.
Thank you so much. I feel blessed to be here, first women's trilogy, and I feel proud to be part of the history.
We are blessed to have you. Thank you. The champion, ladies and gentlemen, Alexa Grasso. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the two men involved in the main event of the evening.
It has been an expeditious rise to superstardom for the UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
When I was coming up in the sport, I wanted to do big things.
Futures right now. Oh, Sean O'Malley!
It's the next champion of UFC, man. The Sugar Show, believe it.
I felt like it was inevitable for me to be where I'm at right now. Look at my highlight reels that I've been putting on since my debut.
Oh, the Sugar Show!
There is no one like Sean O'Malley. He's got style, he's got charisma, determination, knockout power. He's the complete package. If this kid can become champion, the whole sport will be turned on its head.
SportsCenter's top 10 plays coming in at number 1. Sugar Sean O'Malley knocks out Aljamain. Tuesday, Sterling!
O'Malley trying to close it out here. That'll do it. The Sugar Show on top of the world.
This is just the beginning of the Sugar era. I've proven a lot, but the end goal wasn't to become champ. The end goal is to become the biggest combat sports athlete in history.
He is so driven to become the best to ever do it.
Sean is a good fighter, but for sure, I'm gonna take his belt.
There are few points of comparison to the Georgian Riyadh Dvalishvili.
I want to fight Sean O'Malley since 2018. Sean O'Malley, keep smoking. I will keep training, and we'll see who's better. You never ever want to fight me because skill-wise, I'm the hardest matchup for him.
This man's pressure in his gas tank are unprecedented. Oh, big shot! He is the epitome of volume. There is no one like him. You cannot discourage him.
Wallace feeling will not slow down. He will continue to just beat on it.
How many bantamweights are looking at this right now going, that is a nightmare? All of them.
10 in a row from a Rob Wallace-Willie.
Where is champion? Bring me here right now! I always want to be something special. Now I'm fighting for UFC belt, and this means everything for me.
It's a perfect time for me to fight Rob. I'm the champ. He's the #1 ranked guy. He's on a 10-fight win streak. He's fought really, really good guys, but he's never fought someone as good as me right now. I'm the best in the world. He's not the athlete I am. He doesn't have the speed I have. We know he's got good cardio, but cardio doesn't mean shit when you're knocked out in the second round.
It only takes one mistake against me.
Another highlight for the real.
He's gonna run, and I'm gonna just keep chasing until I will catch him. 4th round or 5th round, I think I can finish.
Big crowd strikes here.
The fight's done, man.
I want to hurt him.
Wallace-Willie took Sean O'Malley's jacket.
His face is a punch.
Give everything in active.
Championship of Wallace-Willie! Official and his opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed bantamweight champion of the world, Sugar Sean O'Malley! Official weight 135 for the champion. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the challenger, Merab Dvalishvili. Merab, stylistically, this is one of the most compelling matchups in the sport. You have been tearing it up on your way to a shot at the title. Tomorrow night, you get your shot. Tell us how it's going to go down.
I have everything what I was dreaming for. All I need is belt, and I'm getting tomorrow night.
I'm here with the champ. Sean, you've called all the shots. You have become one of the biggest superstars in the sport, if not the biggest. And tomorrow night you get to defend against one of the most interesting matchups style-wise. Give us your thoughts on how it goes down.
Una noche más, puto Merab! Viva Mexico! I'm gonna fuck Merab up, just like I did Aljo. Let's go.